Here we are, silly o'clock in the morning again. And a warm welcome to one and all. And if this is your first time here, I am the Scruffy Trader, trying to make trading quite easy and maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So if that sounds good, do follow me on Twitter for updates, smash that little subscribe button and hit the like, and we'll crack on. So what are we cracking on with? Well, if you've been following the series, it's called Morningstar. And the idea is to build a small account from, well, basically into something like a nest egg. And is it going well? Well, it's had its moments. So let's have a look and see how well those moments are. So let me flick this over. Now it is silly o'clock in the morning. It's just after 6. These early mornings are killing me, guys. You know, they really are. You know, but I promised I would do it. That's what I'm doing. So the idea is to turn 350 into 700, double the account. Now at the moment we are 10% up from our starting point, which we can see here. If I put this onto the summary, you can see it's got a decent equity curve straight up, just building along. It's 100% hit rate, and we have an average of 7 pips. Now I need to work on that, because in order for me to edge the bids up, I have to do 10. Now I'm being very, very conservative with this on purpose, and it's because the account is small. Now you've got no other choice but to take risk on, because margin requirements will tell you how big the pip has to be, which is 50p on cable and euro dollar, which are the only markets I'm working on with this. So I've just got to be a little bit mindful of what I'm doing, but I am able to edge up the bid size each time. Now it moved from 59 to 62 today because we did our 10 pips. Okay. So what are we looking at? Well, the two markets, as I said, are cable, this one, and euro dollar here. Now both of them are showing signs of a move to the upper side, because as we can see, this is kind of in a range. It's not really going anywhere on the 5 minute. But if I move this out to the hourly, you can see it's come down and it's coming to a level, but there's a hammer forming. And now that the 5 minute is in a range, that's adding weight to the upper side. But I kind of want to just see what's happening with it a little bit. Now I'm only after sort of 10 pips a day on this system, and the idea is to trade maybe once or twice, so it could be 5 and 5 or once for 10, and as soon as you've hit it, quit. Now if I look at this on the hourly for cable, again you can see it's moved. It's had a big move up, it's pushed down, and now there's a little bit of a failure here. So let's have a look. Just measure that out. See, 10 pips, plenty of room before it hits that level, and if it goes the other way, plenty of room that way. But I do like long this morning for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let the camera run, grab another coffee, because need your coffee, guys, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, and he does today because he's knacked. And I definitely need to start going to bed early. But I'll leave the camera running. I'll let the trade play out, and then we'll have a little chat and a few pearls of wisdom. And there it is from yesterday. That's the one you saw yesterday, and there shouldn't be anything running. There you go, nothing running. All right. So let me do the trade, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, guys, we done. It's been a bit of a hard day this morning, and I've killed it. And I've killed it because we're about to go into the London Open, and we're right on the cusp of where the order is. I don't like trading the London Open because anything could happen. And at this moment in time, because the account is small, everything is account protection. All right. So when you're seeing me carve off and doing things like that, and it is pennies, but all these pennies add up. But because the account is pennies, they can also add up in the opposite direction and blow the account up. And that's something that I can't do. So it's like, well, I suppose the analogy is sort of a plane ride. The takeoff's a dangerous time. The cruise is easy. And then when you're coming down, it's a dangerous time. So at this moment in time, we're just on the takeoff. Now, I could flick a coin and gamble. And what I mean by that is, let it see what happens when 8 o'clock comes, because it could spike up, but it could also spike down. And if it spikes down, it could do more damage than is worth it. So what we're going to do is we'll just quickly fill this in. And there was a 93p win plus a 47p plus 239. Oop. Drop the clanger somewhere. Oh, there it is there. There we go. So we only got 6 pips out of the total position size. So it's not the best. But they can't all be big swingers. Still knackered. But the account is safe. Okay. But we're still edging up. You know, sort of 11 wins altogether, 100%. We've increased by 11% over the period of time. So that is exceptionally good. I'm happy with that. We're moving in the right direction. And that's what this is all about. Now I'm going to show you something. Pull this back. There's the numbers that you saw me put in. The account tanked to the bottom side. Now that might keep on going. It might turn around and shoot up. But straight away, the profit that I just closed off would have been gone. This would have gone into negative. So that's why I do it. And because this is working around a day job, that's kind of the day done. Because it's 8 o'clock and you'll be going off to work now. But what we need to take away from this is that I still increase the account. Little by little, every day. And if you do that, you make more money. You're swinging for the fences, trying to catch every wave, every trade, because you see the Lambo boys. No, you work at it. And you work at it like a job. This is my task. This is what I have to do. This is wrong. This is what I have to do. Simple stuff, guys. Simple stuff. And how are you coping with that?
Okay.
No, you're not. Got a meltdown yesterday.
Better day today.
Better day today. Calmed her down. Trying to get her to do 1 trade a day. 1 good trade a day. But itchy fingers.
Just put my trade on. I'm going to go off and leave it.
You're just going to leave it. Right, okay. And that's the right thing. Working 4-hour charts. And the idea is it's nice and easy throughout the day. It doesn't take a lot of managing, but just one. And the trick when you see my massive sheet where I work out strengths and sort of direction, etc., is that it is filtering everything down into one market, one trade. And that's what keeps me consistent and what pays me my salary. So as always, guys, I'll leave you with that. But trade well, keep your risk managed. Above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.